I think in my head right now, if I had to bet on how things are going to go, I think Russ is the starter week 1, and then by week 9, Justin Fields is the starter. Not necessarily saying that the Steelers are horrible, because we saw last year where they were 6-4 after 10 games. They just lost to Cleveland, and the offense was terrible. So we've seen that they can still win games even if the offense isn't playing up to par. But if there is a world where Russell Wilson isn't elevating the offense to where it needs to be, you got Justin Fields on the bench. You might as well see what you have in him. So I think that there is, by midseason, not to say that Russell Wilson would be horrible, but even if it's just like, okay, this is going okay, but why not see what you have in Justin Fields? I feel like they would be doing themselves a disservice if they don't at least see what they have.
I do think that, the Steelers don't prioritize long-term vision over short-term. So I'm not sure we're going to see Justin Fields this year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a guarantee. If Russ can do
let me
what he
let me
did
ask
last,
let me ask you to follow this up though. If we don't see Justin Fields, like in terms of being a starter or anything this year, do you think that there's a chance that they would? They're obviously they're not going to pick up his 5th-year option, but do you think that there's a chance that he would come back in free agency even if we don't see him as a starter at all?
I think they would be interested in bringing him back. Now, would he be interested in coming back? Because he'll have
That's the
suitors.
thing. Yeah. Yep.
I think that would be the question. Um, I mean, listen, if Russ gives them what he gave Denver last year, and he goes 25 touchdowns, 7 picks. I mean, let's be real here. The Steelers won 10 games through ball control last year,
Mm-hmm.
through good defense, through the run game. If Russell Wilson gives them 25 touchdowns through the air and what he did last year, I mean, they're gonna be a playoff team probably. Like
Yeah.
that's legitimately that he's not gonna get pulled for that. Now, maybe you watch him do that and then you don't extend him and then Justin Fields steps in at 25. Like that's where that could happen. I don't know how it's going to play out. I can see a scenario in camp too where Justin Fields is just better. I've said that before. I think you can easily make the argument watching both of these guys' films last year that Justin Fields was better.
Mm.
But is he better for long term? Yes. Is he better for short term? I think that's going to be the question because there's no question who's going to give you more negative plays. It's going to be Justin Fields, but he'll also give you more pop and sizzle.
Right.
But the Steelers under Mike Tomlin have consistently gone for the guy that cannot kill them. Don't kill them
Yeah.
at quarterback. And that's been a big part. I mean, that's why Mason Rudolph even got a chance. Mitch Trubisky killed them. Too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Why Kenny Pickett was going to get a chance with what he showed through everything Kenny Pickett did. He didn't throw picks and he didn't fumble the ball. That's what he's really good at. And Russell Wilson, I think if he can do that, probably will have a pretty good chance of just holding on to this job for a good bit, especially because I think the Steelers' run game is going to be pretty good. So I think he'll get some adequate support from that.
Take some comments and then we'll get on out of here. Reggie says if they're not giving Fields every chance to be the guy, it's time to fire. I wouldn't go that far for fire the entire staff, but I would like to see Justin Fields get. In my mind, and I could be wrong, I think that Mike Tomlin would like to see Justin Fields win the job. I think that would be my guess.
I don't know if you would like to see him win it, but I will say this. I think there's going to be a very legitimate chance for him to win it. Like, I don't think this is a sham competition. I believe Mike Tomlin when he says Justin Fields will have a chance to compete because Kenny Pickett was going to have a chance to compete.
Yeah.
That's legit. Like if Kenny Pickett had stayed and not, prefer to trade out and express that, Kenny Pickett would have had a chance to win that job.
Yeah.
So Justin Fields is going to have a chance to win that job. There's no chance that he's not going to.
All right.